Hello, this is Evangelist Dr. Robert L. McKim Sr. and the founder and president of the Community Awareness and Emergency Response, CAER for short, Security Radio Patrol, which is a nonprofit organization designed to help stranded motorists be the eyes and ears of public safety, such as police, fire, and EMS. And to utilize all types of radio communications that we can I wanted to mention real quick here that I finally got it from my organization. I got my Ohio State trade name from my organization. So, Mike Hunt, you are not allowed using my organization's name. I will be in contact with your state's Attorney General's office and your state's Secretary of State and advise them that you are using my organization's name and claiming that you are the president, when clearly you have a mental health issue, because you're always constantly pretending to be somebody you're not. You're always contradicting what you say on YouTube. I saved all your videos. Let's put it to you that way. Something I wanted to talk about. This book got wet, so because it's been in my vehicle. This is what basically I'm involved in. Emergency radio communications during times of disasters or other emergencies. And in this book, it talks about various things. One thing I wanted to show you real quick, well, if I can here, get it back open here again. Is here, it talks about two-way voice radio, what type of radios and communications. There's some other pages I wanted to show you here real quick, such as two organizations that, sorry, I was going sideways there on my camera. Two organizations that I belong to is the Amateur Radio Emergency Services, or ARES for short, which uses that logo. And then I also belong to this one right here as well, the National Traffic System. Which talks about right here on this page. Also talks about FEMA and also REACT I've mentioned about before. But, you know, for somebody that isn't into radios or have this passion like I have, you will never fully understand why I have the radios that I have, or the equipment that I have. You will never understand my passion. My passion for both preaching and teaching the truth of the Word of God, no matter how much it hurts you, like you like to hurt me. Also, here I wanted to show you about equipment choices for emergency communications. Now, just because someone has said that another amateur radio operator only has what he has, well, maybe that's because he doesn't want to be involved in emergency radio communications. VHF, UHF radios, which is what I have, both portable and mobile. Portable is the handhelds. Mobile is what I use as my base station and also in my vehicle. Again, you will never understand my passion because, well, you just don't care. Bottom line, you don't care. I'm trying to teach you something here, but if you don't want to learn it because you don't have the passion or you don't care, like you say, you don't care about my authority. I do have authority. Because if I'm out there doing something and you disregard my authority and what I'm telling you to do, whether it's traffic control or whatever, yeah, I could place you under citizen's arrest and take you straight to a law enforcement officer, and he will place you under arrest for not listening to me. But see, that's the problem. You think people like me do not have authority, but we do have authority. During emergencies or accidents. But yet you always want to come up with some lame excuse not to listen. Just like the move over law. Slow down and move over for construction and any emergency vehicle on the side of the road or in the roadway. There's been so many accidents where people's been hitting police cruisers and construction ODOT here in Ohio and other construction workers, all because they refuse to slow down. Slow down is the first thing. Slow down. I don't care if you're driving a big 18-wheeler or not. You need to slow down and pay attention. I've noticed a lot of foreigners now driving 18-wheelers. Yeah, they might have went to school, but really when it comes right down to it, they don't know what they're doing. Because they come here and they think, well, they really don't have to abide by our laws. But they do. If they're citizens of the United States of America, they have to abide by our laws. Even if they're not a citizen and they're just here on a green card or something, a visa, they still have to abide by our laws. Something else I wanted to show you here that other equipment that should also have on hand. Well, of course, besides the first aid kit and other things. Batteries. Gotta have batteries for the radios. And this is the kind of battery that I have to power my mobile radio from my base station. When it gets down below 12 volts, and I charge it up. I also have a solar panel charger in case there's no electricity. I still can charge up. And yes, I also have a generator. That I can use in case there's a power outage. There, I know I'm not talking because I'm thinking. More rain is falling. Okay, right here. Other types of, or alternate communications. And this is something else I also showed that I have. Of course, I've been into CB radios before I got into ham radios. Of course, that's multi-use radios. I also have the FRS and the GMRS radios as well. Why? Because you can't just only use one radio. What if that radio service also all of a sudden, goes out? You have to rely on something else. You cannot just only have, I can say this, put your eggs all in one basket, so to speak. That's why I have CB, ham radio, the FRS, GMRS, and my police scanners. Well, my mobile base combo. Actually, the one I got in the van I could use as a base as well, but it's permanently in my vehicle. And my handheld. I only have 3 police scanners. 3. Not multiple police scanners. I only have 3. Why? Because of the fact I need to be able to listen to not just fire and police. I also need to listen to the ambulances as well. And on an app, you can't hear all that. I got the app on my phone too. And all you get is the location, like a certain town location, certain city location. And you can put in for police and fire, or you can do the EMS. I'm like, I want to listen to more frequencies than just that. Because in an emergency or an accident, you have to be able to listen to everything that's going on. so you know who's saying what and who's doing what. And the reason why I don't go to a lot of calls, because a lot of calls are in other counties. I even get West Virginia. And I'm not going to go to West Virginia for a call. No. You think I'm not stupid, Mike Hunt? If that is your real name. Of course, you went onto YouTube and said that's what your name is. So once I contact your state's attorney general, and I'm going to give him that name and the town that you said you live in. And whoever Mike Hunt is, they'll find you. Because it's not too hard. I mean, what other Mike Hunts out there would had open heart surgery or surgery on their heart? And is around 24 years old. He thinks he knows it all. As I said, you're too big for your britches. And the Cal Monte, like comedy, Calmany, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, Calmany, Central, like Comedy Central. That was pretending to be my son for a long time. Now he is wanting to pick on not just me, but other people. That, come on now. When is enough enough? When are you just going to stop? Because you just don't like what we're talking about or saying? You look like you're around the same age as me, but yet you refuse to grow up and stop being a bully. You was probably a bully in school. You probably bullied other kids in school. Or maybe you was bullied in school. And now you think you got the right to bully everybody else through YouTube. Another electronic, well, not electronic, I mean social media sites. Well, anyhow, I showed you that my organization's my organization now. Of course, it's always been my organization. Even with the FCC, it's my organization. But you don't care. It's a problem. You don't care. You think it's all fun and games. It's like a video game to a lot of you people. Life is not a video game. Grow up. Grow up. If you want to play video games, there's a place for that. You want to go, laser tagging or paintballing, there's a place for that. You're not supposed to be aiming those at the public and try to hurt somebody because you think it's all fun and games. It's not fun and games. All these false reports. So what gets me is there was a false report reported at a high school here in Ohio. And the next day there was actual shooting in Colorado. What more should I say? Think about your actions. Think about your actions and the repercussion of your actions and your words. God bless you. Have a blessed day.